Isaiah chapter 59, verse 19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. I want to give all praises and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash, forgive me the Spirit, to do this testimony. Now in this testimony, it goes into two dreams, okay? It's a dream that I had today, all right, or last night, all right? And it's another dream that my wife had a week ago, okay? And these dreams connect. It's all about Jacob's trouble and Esau, the elites, coming after the men of the Lord, the men of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay. Now we have to remember Apostle Tahar called this year 2024 the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. Okay. And these dreams go right into that, man. Okay. So starting with my wife's dream, that was a week ago. Me and her went to Seattle. All right. And you know, Seattle, if you've ever been, it's kind of hilly. You know, it has a lot of hills. And basically, we was going to the water. And there was a hill going downward to get to the water. And you park your car, and the water's right there. Okay? And so we went there, went down the hill, and then we parked the car. And we're just looking at the scenery, you know, admiring it, you know. She said I was saying how beautiful it was. You know, it was like, man, it's peaceful, you know. And all of a sudden, a big old creature came out of the sea. Okay? A big one, man. Now, when she first told me this, I was thinking Leviathan right away in my head. But after she kept telling the dream about more creatures, okay, big like dinosaur looking, some look different than that, you know, she said one of the creatures had wings and it came out of the water and started flying. Okay. And then you had other creatures that were just walking, but they came up out of the water, big old giant creatures. Okay. And they're walking on land in like a straight line, going up the same hill that we came down to park to see the water. Okay. So she said like 10 of them she could remember. Big old creatures. So the last creature had one eye. Okay, the last creature had one eye. The other ones didn't. And this creature came up to the car and tried to basically eat me up, man. You know, and had my, I think, partial my legs in his mouth trying to get me. And my wife, she has her hand, I'm grabbing her hand, you know, while that creature, the one-eyed creature, is trying to eat me up, basically. And while that's happening, me and her both are praying in the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. We're praying in those names. And after praying in those names, the creature let me go. And then act like nothing happened and basically kept walking up the same hill as the other creatures. Okay? Now keep in mind, this is the only creature out of all the creatures that had one eye. So right away, I'm like, hold up. The only creature that had the one eye is the one that attacked me? That has to be the elites, the secret council of Esau, the wicked, the devil. Okay? As people say in the world, the Illuminati. You know, it has to be them. And the first thing I thought about, Jacob's trouble. This devil is coming after the prophets. Okay? That's what Jacob's trouble is about, man. Now we know overall, Jacob's trouble is for all of Jake. But the elite's mind frame, okay, is to eliminate the threat, which is us. Okay, the men, the prophets, the teachers of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. So that's why my legs were in the creature's mouth. They coming. They coming, man. That's why I started with the scripture, Isaiah 59, verse 19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. Right, man. Okay, the safe tower, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Now, keep in mind, those creatures are going to do what? To destroy everything, man. How does this connect to my dream that I had last night? Now, this is the kicker here. So in this dream, It was a short one too. It was his house. You had Apostle Gabar, you had Apostle Tahar on the couch, just them two. And I was there, like I'm looking at him. And Apostle Gabar, he has this look on his face, and he's explaining to me, like, man, you don't know what this man just did. And he's referring to Apostle Tahar. He's like, you don't know what this man just did. And basically, there was a bomb. I don't know how it got there. I don't know. But there was a bomb. And Apostle Tahar did something, okay, to save him and Apostle Gabar in that scenario where the bomb was in the house. But again, I don't know how the bomb got into the house, okay? But it goes back to Jacob's trouble, man. Okay, we don't know what the elite's going to do to us or try to do to us. They're going to be desperate, man. The devil come down with great wrath. Key word, great. They're going to be desperate, knowing they got a short time. Okay, so it's no coincidence, man. The different brothers are having dreams and sisters are having dreams, and it's all about Jacob's trouble. Okay, so that's how my wife's dream connected to my dream of Apostle Gabar and Apostle Tahar. And when I tell you the look on Apostle Gabar's face, he had that like, ooh, you don't know what he did. Like, he had that look. That's how he said it. He like, man, you. He was like giggling almost. He like, you don't know what he did, man. You know, to stop that bomb. So yeah, that lets you know, man. Okay, so you got the one-eyed creature, which represents the elites, the secret council of the devil of Esau. Okay, and you have Apostle Tahar in a whole nother dream, who coined the year of 24. Okay, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. And then he's the one that did something to a bomb that was in the house, okay, that saved him and Gabar, Apostle Gabar. Okay, that's no coincidence, man. Yahweh Shema Shai is pouring the spirit out on his men, okay, and the hopeful believers and certain women, okay, for us to break down their dreams, to let us know this year is going to be something else. You have to listen to the prophets, man, when we telling you that. Okay, we told you that before 24 hit. We've been saying that. From Apostle Tahar on down, we've been saying that. How this year going to be something else. Okay, now let's go to Psalms chapter 2. Okay, because all I could think about is this chapter, man, which is one of my favorite chapters. Let's start at verse 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? And that vain, when you go into that in the blue letter, is an empty thing, meaning whatever they're imagining is not going to work. It's vain. Okay? Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. Right, man. And cast away their cords from us. Okay, did not that fake Jew lady in the council, this happened last year. And she has a position, okay, in the Israeli government right now. And somebody, videotaped it in the meeting of her saying the biggest threat and the biggest problem, okay, is the so-called African Americans in America. What is that talking about? Because they don't care about the Tukis and Ray Rays and Keishas. They push that and make money off that and destroy our people. They don't care about that. So what are they talking about? They're talking about those with wisdom. Okay, like I'm reading here. Let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. So the Lord exposed that for us to know they talking about us without us just saying it. We got proof they talking about us. And we've been saying it, for years. They doing this, man. Okay? And it's coming to a head. Okay, let's back up to verse 2. The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together. They're doing that against the Lord and against his anointed, against the prophets, against the teachers of Yahweh Shema Shai. Let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. The Lord shall have them in derision. Then shall he speak unto them in his wrath and vex them in his sore displeasures. So when they come with their plan, okay, the Lord is going to lift up a standard and he going to be laughing at them because it's all vain. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Okay? So if you want to be protected, you got to understand Yahweh Shemawashah controls everything. That's why in the dream when I was in the creature's mouth and we called upon the name of Yahweh Shemawashah, he controlled the creature and made the creature move on. That's the power of Yahweh Shemawashah, that name, those names. Okay, so understand, man, there's multiple dreams brothers are having, sisters are having, and there's no coincidence that right after the New Year started, all these dreams about Jacob Trouble are just pouring out. Who you think is doing that? We don't control our dreams. We don't put dreams in our head. While we sleep, we just sleep. We don't know nothing. What we know when we sleep. That's Yahweh Shemawashah letting us know, yes, get ready. This year is going to be something else. Okay, so I hope you're edified through the Spirit. I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakan Kodash, for giving me the Spirit to do this lesson. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to your Achamat that is doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.